Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
And Sang.
And we are reviewing, for the first time in a while, a Disney designer doll today. We have reviewed many Disney limited edition dolls in the past. I will link some of them in the description if you'd like to check them out. So the doll we're reviewing today is from the Disney Designer Collection Premiere Series, and this is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. She is, of course, a limited edition doll. She was limited to a count of 4,500 worldwide.
So Belle is part of the Premiere series, and Premiere as in like
movie premiere.
Movie premiere. So this is what they would imagine an actress who plays Belle in the movie would dress like to the movie premiere of Beauty and the Beast. So she's wearing very on-theme Beauty and the Beast styled outfit, but also captures the essence of the fashion of that time period, which is, in this case, what the fashion would have been like in 1991 when the movie premiered.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. This series is very, it not only like focuses on the premiere of that movie, it's very era-centric. So this series, by the way, it included in total 6 dolls. Snow White, Cinderella, Ariel, Belle, Jasmine, and Tiana, each representing their respective movies and eras. So yeah, it's really cool. So, you know, Belle is dressed for a very 90s movie premiere. Snow White was dressed, you know, with very 30s inspired fashion. So it's really cool. I think it's the first time from my perspective in a while that they've had this much, I think, fun with a Disney designer collection, you know, with a theme like this, and it's certainly attracted attention because this series flew off the shelf, y'all. They sold out immediately, every single one, in stores and online, and I definitely did not witness that with the last wave from the Disney Designer Collection. I don't remember what it was called, but so these ones are definitely very popular. Right off the bat, you can see the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. There's a very large matte cardboard outer casing, and a very well-known artist did the artwork for the princesses on this packaging. I'm pretty certain I follow them on Instagram, but their name is escaping me right now. If I find it during the editing process, I will display it below. The art is very beautiful, and we see the year that the movie came out, 1991, emboldened on the top of the packaging. It's in like a metallic rosy and silver sheen. And we see, of course, Beauty and the Beast. The limited edition count information, and there's some photographers snapping photos in the back because it is, of course, a movie premiere. The side of the box, we get to see the full body artwork of Belle in her gown that the doll is wearing. Very beautiful, with Beauty and the Beast on the bottom. I love this packaging. This is maybe some of the loveliest packaging I've actually ever seen for a Disney designer doll. Super pretty. And the back, we see the same artwork plus an additional sketch inside a shimmery, it's a really nice color too. It's kind of like it's almost like a bright plum colored, you know, lining. And there's roses, of course, since it's Beauty and the Beast. And you see some information about the Disney Designer Collection on the bottom. And yes, in the US, the standard price for these at retail was $109.95, so essentially $110. And when we flip it to the other side, it's same thing as the left side, artwork. The way this packaging works is these are flaps right here, so you just open up the flaps of the display case, and so here we have Belle. I do have to admit, we will unbox her, but this one's a hard one for me to unbox because I feel like she looks so nice in her display case. She looks absolutely gorgeous. So hopefully I can recreate it after we take her out. So on each side of the flaps, I was initially gonna try to take these out, but the thing is the backing of it is, there's something very, very adhesive on the back, and I just don't want to yank on it and ruin anything in the packaging. So we're probably just gonna show you guys this as is. And yeah, it's supposed to, on the other side over here, we have the same. So this is, you know, the initial promo artwork for Beauty and the Beast when it first came out, and there are some faux movie tickets right here, which is very, very cute. And once again, we have the little rose lining on the bottom. This is super cute. I love that this is very thematic and fun. I adore this packaging. We're going to open her up and unbox her and give you guys a closer look at the doll. Alright, so here is limited edition Premiere Collection Belle out of box. Her hair is absolutely gorgeous. This is something that Disney dolls, not even just limited edition, honestly, even like the budget dolls have really lovely hair, so kudos to you, Disney doll styling team. Belle's brunette hair is swept to one side, and it has these lovely cascading curls, which are very beautiful, and she has arched brown eyebrows, and she's got some golden eyeshadow. And they brought back the rooted eyelashes in this wave, in this collection, which I'm very happy about. It looks really lovely. And she's got some nice pink blush on her cheeks, and her lips are a very lovely color. They're kind of like a nice maroon color. So Belle is wearing a pair of dangly gold earrings. They're very pretty. And I really appreciate the fact that they're actual, you know, pieces. They're not like plastic, they're not stiff, you know, they actually dangle.
Chain.
Moving on to Belle's outfit, she is wearing an absolutely gorgeous floor-length golden dress with a rose motif print, and the top of the dress, it's kind of interesting. The sash here is actually pretty different from the artwork on the box. The box shows kind of like a draping fabric over the chest, and this is more of like a sash. It looks more similar to, you know, like a shawl. It's very nice, but truthfully I feel like I would have preferred the look on the box. But because yeah, it's just some simple gold fabric right there. And moving down, we see that the dress continues in a very shimmery yellow gold color, and there's a very nice floral print throughout, and there is a large fabric yellow rose right there. I'm kind of debating how I feel about the rose. I think it's nice. I don't know if there's a part of me that wishes it were a little bit larger, or if it had more layers or ruffles to it to kind of give more of the appearance of, like, you know, multi-layered petals. I think that would make it look more like a rose, but it is still very nice. Ooh, that's a good angle for it right there. It's very nice right there. It's kind of interesting what they did. So there's like a piece of fabric here that almost leads into the back of the dress, which is, you know, draping down the back of the gown, and it's really cool. This is definitely the selling point of this entire doll, in my opinion. You've got this gorgeous floral pattern with some gold embellishments in the shape of a rose, in addition to the pink and red floral print of the other roses. And this looks so nice in person, you guys. It feels really nice as well, and there's little faux yellow jewels throughout. And what's cool is it's actually a very fashionable look, because there are many layers to it. So right here we have two large pieces of fabric. It almost has the effect of essentially,
it's like a bow.
Yeah, it's like a really large ribbon basically. And so there's these two big sashes right here. You know, the pattern is the same throughout, and the bow is coming out of the faux flower. And beneath this, she is actually wearing, you know, a layered and pretty form-fitting dress. So I really like this. I think it's cool that it's actually, you know, a very fashion forward, and this is where we get a little bit of the 90s modernization here, where we have, you know, a higher cut dress at the thigh, and as you can see, her knees are not articulated. I don't know if she has
It's the clicky ones.
The clicky knees. So you can bend her knees. Yeah, so it just snaps into place. Truthfully, I'm kind of okay with that depending on the situation, because it's nice to like not have the aesthetic of like a ball joint there, but the only problem is, yeah, it doesn't allow a lot of like movement.
Belle is wearing some standard high heel yellow shoes with these gold, almost like ribbon-like wrappings around portions of her toe portion of the shoe. Yeah, they're very basic and plastic, but it's shimmery. I wish there was some kind of like rose pattern on there.
Oh, that would have been gorge if they put like a rose or something on those shoes. They blew the budget on the outfit itself. Because yeah, I feel like most of the shoes in this wave are a little bit underwhelming. As you can see, Belle does also come with a stand. It's just a simple plastic base, you know, with a metal rod. You can prop up the doll, goes up the crotch.
Belle has a few accessories. Well, the most standout of them all is this nice gold purse that has a lion. Well, I'm sorry.
He looks like a lion. He does. Yeah.
It has a beast mold on one side, so, but it does look like
it's a Mufasa mold on one side, Simba.
And then the other side, it is a rose.
It's so
I think
cute.
it's a very cute theme to have, and does open up. And this is an actual like metal imitation gold purse, so that's really nice. It's not plastic. And it does open up. I actually had to open
There's
it
like a little
earlier.
buckle or something there.
And it does open up, so you can put something inside. Yeah, but it's metal. It's really nice. So on this side, she has one bangle. It has kind of a polka dotted look to it. And on this side, she has several bracelets. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. I wish her nails were painted.
Yeah.
I'm so used to like integrity. Like,
yeah, we're used to integrity dolls right now. So, of course, because she is limited edition, Belle comes with a certificate of authenticity, and this one is really pretty. As I've been saying, I love the color scheme for these. I love this rosy wine, like maroon. It's actually, no, it's not maroon. It's more like, yeah, like plum color they're using. It's very pretty, and I got number 1,644 of 4,500 in the count.
so one thing that we did notice when we were opening her was that the steps of the display case is actually made of velvet material.
Or something very similar to it. Yeah, it feels really nice.
Yeah, it replicates like the red carpet. So it's actually really cool. I really appreciate that. It's not just like paper.
Yeah, this packaging, y'all. So nice. All right, so these are our final thoughts on Premier Collection Belle. First of all, I have to give credit where credit is due. Huge shout out to Monster Cool Kitty on Instagram for hooking me up with this doll. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, because I made an attempt to get this doll. I wasn't able to get Tiana from this wave either. She sold out way too quickly online, and I was at the Integrity Toys convention at the time, so I was not able to get to a Disney store to try for her in store. Belle didn't work out either, and you know, if you guys are familiar with these, you know how it works. You have to show up at the Disney store first thing in the morning, and they hold a raffle to select the people who can basically win the right to purchase these dolls. Sometimes extremely limited counts are shipped out to stores, and this series, it seemed like especially low counts were sent out to stores. It was kind of unfortunate. But Monster Cool Kitty, my buddy on Instagram, got me one, and I'm super thankful, so thank you so much. I like this doll a lot. You know, when I initially saw this series, she kind of jumped out at me. Most of this series is very pretty. This is probably one of the best collections they've had in a while, honestly. I really love how era-centric it is. I think it's so cool to see these princesses dressed up in fresh and thematic looks that are still very representative of their character and their movie. And, you know, you definitely get, I think, 90s vibes from her. I think her gown is absolutely gorgeous. I think the packaging is phenomenal. This is maybe some of the best packaging I've ever seen on a Disney designer doll. And for $110, if you were lucky enough to get her retail, I would definitely say she is worth the price. She's very lovely. I think she's a lovely doll. Nice work, Disney.
I think it's a very nice, refreshing change for Disney. I think the designer line has been kind of stale lately in the last couple years in terms of like...
In terms of creativity.
Yeah, they need like a new way of reusing these same characters, because there are only so many Disney princesses and Disney characters that they use for the designer line. So I appreciate that they are going a little beyond what traditional outfits the Disney princesses are wearing. So definitely a reimagining of them is very refreshing. And it seems like the reception for them is very, very high. These dolls sell out within like the first 10 minutes of them popping online. Sites crash, and I haven't seen that happen in a very long time. A lot of dolls in the last 2 years have been really unpopular. Some of them are still on their website. I think Moana's still on the website.
I almost feel like this series was like a comeback of like the mega popularity of Disney dolls, honestly.
Yeah, these, in my opinion, I don't think these are very limited count either. They're quite large, and they sell out so rapidly. So that's actually that's a good sign, and I'm excited to see what they come up with next year. Yeah, Belle is definitely one of the better dolls of this collection. I think she's very pretty. They're all very beautiful, and you know, I think Disney and their designers have really upped their game this year. You know, I'm excited to see what they come up with next.
All right, thank you for joining us for our review of Disney Designer Collection Premiere Series Belle. Make sure to let us know what you guys think of her in the comments, who your favorite Disney princess is. Let us know what you'd like to see us review next, and we will see you next time. Bye!